Hey guys, Zolrain here, welcoming you all to a quick overview of the Tame Forge. I'm sure you're all excited for the upcoming closed beta combat test, so here I am quickly to give you the basics on how to use this awesome system so you can get straight into the combat. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is talk about the team section, because this will help you understand the other part, which is the actual place where you generate your tames. But this could be a little bit confusing if you don't know how to work it. So we're gonna start with this. So when you click on one of the four tamed options, you're going to see a drop-down menu come out. First thing you're gonna do is you can see that there's a lot of multiple of the same ones. So what you're gonna do is, let's say we switch out to Brachis here. So now you're going to see a preview of that Brachis. You can see the name, and you can also see a little drop-down menu here, which I will explain a little bit. So let's say you want to name it. Let's name it subscribe, because you guys should all subscribe, right? That's the first thing you guys should be doing. Like and subscribe. Now, let's say you already did all this, which we will be getting into. Let's just hit the save button real quick. And now this will be saved as subscribe, right? As you can see, it says subscribe. So now let's say you go into Scout, for example. You can now go straight into subscribe and go straight here, and you will see subscribe's list of parts and skills. So if you switch to Scout, you'll see it. So that way you don't have to go back here if you want to change your tame at any given moment. So this drop down menu is actually really useful on top of this one. So just make sure, if you want to make some presets, to make sure to at least name them, so that way it's easier for you to come back to them. So here's subscribe, and there he is. So make sure to like and subscribe, guys, or this Brachis will be very sad. Now that you understand how the team section works, which should be really easy to do now, let's just get started to the actual part that you're going to be focused on, which is the part section and the skill section. So we're going to start with the part section first. The first thing I want to talk about is the mood. The mood doesn't have any effects right now in the current combat build, but it will have in the future. So I'm just letting you know now, the mood does not do anything right now. For now, use it to just make your tame look cool. Like, you want to make it look red, got rage. You want to make it look, I don't know, pink, there's pink, you got love. So just use it for now as a cosmetic option. Gotta make your tames look cool too, right? But now that that's out of the way, let's get to the actual juicy part. Each tame has 6 parts, right? You got the core, head, torso, front limbs, back limbs, and tail. So the first thing you're gonna do is just choose what you want to do. Let's say you want some tuna parts, right? Let's go with tuna. So let's switch him up to tuna. So now you have 3 pieces of tuna and 3 parts of Brachis. Let's just leave it like that for now. The reason I'm leaving it like that is because the more pieces you have, the stronger moves you have access to of those tames. So we'll get into skills. So now you're going to see a menu here. Brachis, tuna, brawl, and skill. Now if you click on Brachis, since you have Brachis parts, you're going to see all the ones that you can use in gray. These means you can use them. But the ones in red mean you cannot use them because you do not have enough pieces. So the more pieces you have, the more access to the skills you have of that tame. So if you want to really use all these over here, make sure to go to tuna. You're going to see the same thing. You're going to see all these moves that you can use. Now tuna has some easy moves to access, so you might not even need that many. Let's say I take off the tuna ones and put back the Brachis ones, right? Now we go back to this. Now you're gonna see none of them are available. So make sure to put as many pieces as you can to get all the moves that you want, and that will help you choose what you want for your tames. So that's pretty simple enough, right? You just choose your parts, you choose burl, you get burl parts. Easy stuff. So then that's basically all you have to do with the parts to get access to your skills. So just make sure to do that. And also, just play around with it, because just mix and match on the tame that you want, and then do the same with the moves. You want those pieces, make sure to get them. So now, as you can see, you have access to all these moves for burl and tuna. So it's a really simple UI. You should get accustomed to it pretty easily. But remember, the most important thing is, after you're done with all of this, make sure to save it, and then go into your team section, and now you have subscribe ready to battle, and you move on to your next one. So let's move on to like, because this is like, you gotta like now. Make sure to also change it here. And there you go. Now you have another one. So let's put like. Save it to make sure that it's like. And now you have subscribe and like in the thing. If you click on subscribe, it's just gonna switch the places. So just remember, you can't have two of the same of the one tame that you made. So now you have to go ahead and hit on like right here so you can see his moves. And then just switch it around again. Get that scout. Let's go with scout this time. Bada bing, bada boom. You got scout now. You got some skills for scout. Give him 1. And there you go. Now you have like and subscribe ready to go. So I hope this helps you understand the Tame Forge. I hope it's not confusing. I think it's pretty simple. And this should help you get into battles no problem. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, just like it says right here. And just enjoy the Tame Forge and enjoy the combat system, guys. I hope you guys really have fun. I know I had fun with the system, so I'm sure you guys will have to. Until then, I shall see you guys on the next video for Untamed Isles. Zolrain out.